What's up, guys? Dylan here. Finding you an underused tier battle, surprise, with my new team. It doesn't look like he has a spinner. I was looking on the smoking site I was looking at Charizard and looking through the old stuff just because somebody was talking about him and like the Bellizard stat, and I was like, I wonder who gets Belly Drum now. And I saw Darmanitan, who is one of the hardest hitting Pokemon in the game. Not just underused, but in the game, like heavy hitter, gets Belly Drum, boosting his attack to full. Does he have anybody that's fast enough to bother me? No. So I was like, wow, I have to use this. So I basically made this team to try to sweep with Darmanitan after a Belly Drum. And wow, his Aqua Jet actually took out a sub from Drifblim there. I'm a little bit surprised, and I'm gonna roar him out here if I can survive another Aqua Tail. I cannot. What to do? I'll go back into Drifblim and set up a Willow on him. That might be able to do some damage if I can survive, but I can't because he's Swift Swim, so he's fast as fuck. And after Swords Dance, Kabutops is really powerful. I think some of my older videos I have Kabutops, Swift Swim Kabutops doing some damage. So he's gonna go into Ferroseed to wall off my attacks, and the rain is done, so he has to set it back up if he wants. I don't want to have Leech Seed on me. I'm gonna set up some spikes with Crustle here. Yeah, anyways, so this team is completely engineered around me being able to sweep with Darmanitan after a Belly Drum. So this Aerodactyl here is, if you can see his moves, I'll go into him actually. He's got Ice Fang, Earthquake, Stone Edge Crunch, and he is Scarfed. Designed specifically to take out most of the UU threats that are faster than full speed. I forget what nature it is that boosts speed and lowers special attack, whatever one that is. Darmanitan. So yeah, that is what this Aerodactyl's here for. What might he switch into after? I'll go for an EQ. Looks like it's got the best coverage on his team overall. So that's what this Aerodactyl's here for. P2 is just a wall. Blastoise is for phasing and rapid spinning, because I don't want too much damage catching up with Darmanitan or even Drifblim with rocks. So Blastoise is to spin and, do what Blastoise does. Crustle is to set up hazards to ease Drifblim's entry, not so much Darmanitan's, because Darmanitan will come in with a sub and from Drifblim. Under perfect circumstances, I set up a sub with Drifblim, baton pass it into Darmanitan, go for a Belly Drum, and then sweep, after I use Aerodactyl here to get rid of his fastest pokes. And yeah, that's what this is supposed to do. Wow, that Illumis took an Earthquake quite well. I'm actually pretty surprised at that. I don't know what he's gonna do. Wish, okay. So you know what? I'll go into Porygon to try to take this thing out. He goes into Crawdaunt though. So that Wish gives him a full health Crawdaunt after hazards. The Wish takes away the hazard damage, that's why he did that. And then he goes into Omastar here, probably able to take me out. I'm gonna recover in case he misses the Hydro Pump like that. Go for a Discharge. So This battle, not exactly how this team's supposed to work so far. This Rain Dance team is doing pretty well at countering the fact that my fire type Pokemon wants to sweep, so yeah. He's got a Life Orb. I'm gonna go into Crustle to basically build up Life Orb damage. And I've got all of my hazards up, so I'm just gonna go for a Stone Edge. But yeah, I'm basically just trying to build up Life Orb damage because I want to hopefully be able to take out his pokes with Aerodactyl's attacking capabilities. How many turns of rain does he have left? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So this is the last turn of rain here. So I don't know if I want to go into Darmanitan actually, because who does he have left? He's minus Kabutops and Crawdaunt, so he has Omastar here, Ferroseed, Illumis, and Volbeat, who is another Illumis essentially. So actually after rain I might be able to sweep with Darmanitan even without the Belly Drum. So I'll go into Aerodactyl actually, and just go for a Stone Edge in case he goes right back into Illumis. So yeah, he's gonna, nope, he goes into Ferroseed actually, so I'm going to go into Darmanitan. He's probably gonna set up Seeds, but I can take that and go for a Fire Punch. If he stays in, it'll definitely KO. Even a Violet Ferroseed can't take a 4x super effective Fire Punch. Like, that's just not gonna work out for him. It's a matter of who he goes. Loomis, Volbeat, both of them don't really want to take a Fire Punch either. So I may be able to actually just take him out with these Fire Punches. And he goes into Illumis to sack him, and then goes for a Rain Dance to weaken Fire Punch, which is pretty much his best chance at this point, but it's not going to matter because I'm still going to KO with this Fire Punch most likely. Nope, not quite actually. I'm a bit surprised at that. Shouldn't be too much of a problem though. He sets up spikes out of lack of anything better to do, I guess. And then I take him out with the next Fire Punch. Good game. He's already gone, so I can't tell him that. Oh well. So yeah, that's this team. Like I said, not quite how it was supposed to work, but still did a little bit of mini sweeping with Darmanitan. That was a kind of a weird team for my opponent to use. Woombastic, actually, I've played him before. He usually has some good teams. Yeah, that was very interesting carrying both Illumis and Volbeat, because they do almost the same thing, except Volbeat gets Tail Glow, but he doesn't have any spec attackers really. Omastar, I guess, is who is using as a spec attacker, because he had Hydro Pump. Yeah, so that was an interesting team that he had. But anyways, yeah, I might make a couple changes to this team, but it works really well as it is. I started out with Cryogenol over Blastoise, because I'm super hipster like that, but it just didn't work out well at all, so I switched back for Blastoise. Plus I really needed something with phasing capabilities, which Cryogenol just does not have. And Blastoise is beautiful for like the Crocoon sets and stuff, because it can just roar them out, and it's awesome. Blastoise actually took a +2 Hydro Pump from a Suicune with only a 3rd damage just a couple battles ago, so that was really awesome that even at +2 it was still a 3-hit KO. So I definitely had enough time to even Toxic and then roar, but you know, whatever. Okay, so yeah, that's all. I'm just sitting here talking about nothing now. I'll probably get a couple more battles up with this team because I'm really liking it, and the Belly Drum Darmanitan, after you do get a Belly Drum up, can decimate anything in its path with those moves. Fire Punch, Earthquake, Brick Break, because that has at least neutral coverage on damn near everything, and just without a doubt can decimate anything that's not faster than it, and can usually it has leftovers, so it can take a priority attack maybe if it doesn't get it off quick enough. But most priority users are in that taking care of Aerodactyl category. Ice Fang on an Aerodactyl seems weird, but ran some calcs, and the standard Flygon is one hit KO'd 90% of the time. Standard Scarf Flygon is one hit KO'd 90% of the time by Aerodactyl. 80 HP Flygon, which I've seen a couple times, is KO'd one hit KO'd 50% of the time. So Ice Fang, not totally dumb. It's pretty much only for Flygon, but Flygon is a big enough threat that you need something only for Flygon. But even other pokes that are weak to it, like Shaman, is KO'd by Stone Edge faster than Ice Fang. So it's only there for Flygon. And alright, yeah, so I already caught myself rambling and then started rambling again. Okay, so thank you for watching. Keep coming back. I'll keep putting up more. Au revoir. Have a nice day.